it's Ty. Welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year. This is January 1st, 2019. And of course, I have to showcase my tiger shirt. Look at the sparkle on that. I mean, it's like so like festive and New Year's-esque. So I had to do that. Wanted to wear this. I don't want to talk about New Year's resolutions or anything like that because last year I talked about setting goals and setting one goal and how to attain that goal throughout the year so you don't become overwhelmed. But today and for this year, I just want to talk about some negative feelings that people might have especially during this time of year. But all the year through, people have negative feelings and it's normal. And how do you deal with them? So I thought about some positive coaching statements that you can use when you feel these certain feelings. So I have a list of 5 feelings that I'm going to go over, and I'm going to try to explain how to best deal with them, in my opinion. So the first feeling is when I feel angry, okay? So an example is, I feel angry because that guy just cut me off in traffic. So I'm assuming they're intended behavior, like they're being a jerk, right? But they could be having a family emergency. They could be having a baby. There's so much going on in the world and in other people's lives that we don't know. We can't just assume that they're just being jerks. Some of them are, but whatever. But also, you just remind yourself, this anger that you're feeling, will this matter in a year from now? Will it really even matter tomorrow? Why put yourself through that anger? So that's one way to deal with that, okay? Feeling number 2 is feeling anxious. So if I'm feeling anxious because I'm in front of a lot of people and I'm going to give a speech or a talk or whatever, I just have to remind myself that I'm my own worst critic and they're really not out there judging me. They're there to just listen to what I have to say. And if I make a mistake, so what? And like I said with the other feeling, will it really matter in a year from now or in a week? Probably not. Alright, so that brings us on to emotion number 3. Now, emotion number 3 is if you feel like a failure. Okay, so say I fall off my diet, and I tend to eat very healthy all the time, but sometimes, I fall off, and especially if there's ice cream in the house, and if I eat a whole tub of ice cream.
135.
I kind of feel like a failure, but then, I just have to tell myself, there are a few things in life that are real catastrophes, and falling off the wagon because you had a tub of ice cream isn't one of them. It's making a mistake doesn't mean failure, if that makes sense, right? So you just jump back on that wagon and you just move on and you keep on trying. So now that brings us to feeling number 4, and that's feeling stressed out. So say one day you have a ton of stuff on your plate that you have to get done and it's just stressing you out. You have to break that down, right? So you're just going to take one task at a time. You're going to finish that task. You're going to go on to the next, into the next. Don't think about it all at once. Just break it down. And before you know it, all your tasks are done and you're not stressed anymore. Everything's complete. It can happen. Alright, so that brings us to feeling number 5, and that's feeling depressed. So an example of that is not having family support. And I know that happens with a lot of you out there. It happens with me. But you have to remember too that you can make your own family. Family doesn't have to be blood. You know, family is who you make it out to be. You know, so just think of it that way, you know? And also, to bring you out of your depression, I think that a really good thing for you to do is to volunteer somewhere. Volunteer, you know, like at a soup kitchen, or at an old folks home, or at the library, or at a hospital, you know? Because helping people will actually bring you out of your depression and make you feel good. So that's basically it. I just wanted to keep it short and sweet. Those are my 5 positive self-coaching statements that I have. And make 2019 the best that it can be. 2018 is behind us. And yeah, there's nothing but good. Just keep that attitude and can't go wrong. And if you do go wrong, if you falter, jump back on that horse, ride that tiger. All right. See you guys next time. Oh. I hope that didn't suck.